Hello, everybody. Coach Ryan here with Project Fresh. Today, we're going to be talking about the mind. Now, working out is great for the minds, but sometimes you got to do some working out up here to work out everything else below it. Hello, everybody. Coach Ryan here with Project Fresh. And so it doesn't help if I hear myself, right? So, anyway, there we go. All right. So, with that being said, my name is Ryan Sanders. I'm the owner of Project Fresh. For the last 13 years, I've helped people take control of their health, optimize performance, and build sustainable habits that stick. So, as a certified strength and conditioning specialist and a certified sports nutrition coach, I've worked with everyone from busy professionals to athletes, to busy moms, to clergy, to you name it. I've worked with everybody. It's actually kind of cool to do this work because I get a chance to work with a lot of people. But I've coached them through the real world challenges that they face, the day to days of fitness and nutrition, right? So staying consistent with those and doing it well. So here I share those stories, those lessons, and also the systems that make long-term wellness possible. And that's what we're all about, is providing an opportunity for you to have wellness for lifetime, to have that long-term longevity. It really makes a big difference. And today's focus is the mind. You change the mind, you're going to change the body. And so I had the opportunity to sit with a gentleman over the weekend, two gentlemen, in fact. One was named Dr. K. Sao. He's from Malaysia, very successful individual in wellness over the last 37 years. I think in 9 months, he had his business running at like $1 million a month or something like that, or a million volume, whatever it was he was doing in the business that I got this leadership training in over the weekend. And long story short, a lot of it was on mindset. Now, a lot of it for me was like, whoa, I've set myself up for the challenges I'm facing. Nobody else, it's 100% on me. And honestly, that's really point number one as a reflection and something I'm just sharing with you guys that I learned is that a lot of the challenges that we face, not every single one, of course, but a lot of the situations, even the ways that we react to other individuals causes us to have the issues that we have, the eating habits, how we address stress, how we move or don't move. All of that falls on us. Yeah, you might say, well, Ryan, I need to make this money. I need to work all these jobs, or my spouse or my child or this or that. I hear you loud and clear, but you're still actively making the decision to not do the things that would take care of you. And if you're in a caretaker position, that's actually all the more. It's a lot harder to take care of someone else when you're not taking care of you, especially up here. Because oftentimes when you're taking care of someone else, they are feeling weak, they're feeling vulnerable. All this stuff is coming out of them, right? As far as what they say, what they do, all the things that will probably easily frustrate you. I didn't mean to rhyme, it just happened that time. But I think you get my point, right? And so got to take responsibility, right? Where we are, the position that we're in, oftentimes 100% is up to us. I've seen some people say, even if everything was 100% of my control, it was still my decision to be in those places where those people could do those things. So who is around you? The company you keep is still your decision. And even if that company is doing stuff to you, you're still deciding to stay there in that environment, amongst those individuals. So I think that was one of the biggest ones, was what goes on between these ears is often the key to what takes place. And I've said it, I've seen it, I think I've covered it actually here, maybe a long time ago. What our thoughts are become our emotions, right? We ruminate on think on things, right? So we can think on and ruminate on anything, right? I could ruminate and think on this bottle. I don't know where that's going to go, but yeah, that's not a perfect example. But let's say I can ruminate and think about the success I want to have over the next 3 months. I am going to be successful in fill in the blank. What is that thing? Repeat, repeat, repeat. Write it down, write it down, write it down, right? So anyway, that's number one. Number two, there's a reason why the head is on top of the body. I feel like that's always been a cliche thing, but I like more so the idea that as a man thinks in his heart, so he is, that getting what's in our head Have you ever said, I know what I need to do, right? Have you ever had that, but then something totally disrupts? It's like we know what we need to do, but what are we actually telling ourselves? And in that verse, the heart back in the ancient times wasn't considered the actual physical heart. It was actually considered the inner man, the being, the soul, the subconscious, everything that makes him him. I'm taking this from what I've learned from pastors and psychology talks and things like that, culminated over the years. So just sharing with you what I've shared or what I've learned. But ultimately, that particular aspect, that is our inner being. And so what we're telling our inner being is what it's going to say. Okay, all right. So if it's, well, you suck, you didn't do what you're supposed to do today, you're fat, you're lazy, you're no good, right? And those aren't just from you, right? Those could be thoughts from the parents, thoughts from the step parents, thoughts from the siblings, thoughts from the grandparents, thoughts from the kids at school back in third grade. The boss that said you never amount to anything, even after you did, you're still repeating that to yourself, right? All those different things, right? So those are all taking place up here. So we have an opportunity to decide, again, this is something I was learning from this weekend, what passes through this filter down into that inner man, right? Into that inner being. The gentleman, Dr. Case, I was calling it our guard house, right? So you've got the nice family estate, beautiful shrubs, or the brick, or the stone wall with the iron gates, and there's the guardhouse. There's the guard there, let people in and out. And so, what is your guard doing in your mind? Is it blocking those thoughts your sister told you at the wedding 5 years ago because the dress wasn't fitting right? Are those thoughts still getting to come through? Your brother told you that you got man boobs or whatever. Are those thoughts? These are different things I've heard over the years. So that this isn't anything specific, but are you letting those go ahead, filter into your inner self? Because that's what's going to translate. Or are you filtering it, say, nope, that one can't come in. Nope, that one can't come in. But I'm also actively, right, putting in two based on goals. So what are your goals? My goal is today's March 16th, by May 16th, or let's say June 16th, or July 4th if you want. The next 3.5 months, my goal is to look good, feel good, move well. Come July 4th, because I'm going to be at the beach with the friends, the family. We're going to have food. We're going to have a good time. Like to take the shirt off, like to go jump in the water, enjoy myself, not even think about me, just enjoy being with the people I'm being with, right? Okay, that's the goal. I am physically fit for July 4th. I am physically fit for July 4th. Or, the spare tire is killing me. I feel it. I'm tired of pulling my shirt down. Well, that's what you're feeding your brain. Tired. So you're going to be tired, right? I realized that this morning, actually. I woke up. I had only slept about 3.5, 4 hours last night. I got delayed on my flight coming back from Raleigh, Durham, as you guys know. They have all those storms right now, possibly tornadoes along the eastern seaboard. My flight was delayed 7 hours just because of weather in Orlando. Got out of there, got home, got to see the missus, went to bed, woke up, and I was like, well, I am tired, I guess, but I can choose whether I'm tired or not. And so I chose to say, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm not going to act tired today. Got all these clients, got my Monday lunch live, got a call later. My wife and are going to go pick something up for the gym. And so I want to be present. I want to give the day the best that it's due. Active decision, filtering through, as Dr. Queso said, the guardhouse. Okay. So number one, being very, very intentional about this. Number two, the guardhouse. Number three, how do you change your mind? Well, as far as I understand, it's the only thing we can change. We can't change anything around us. There's nothing in our environment that we can change. Can't change politics, can't change what's going on with the religious stuff, can't change what's going on with the economics, can't change. Like you can't go to the store and tell the store that I want you to give me the eggs for $1. They're going to laugh at you, right? You can't change that. You might have a neighbor down the street who has chickens who will give you that deal. So you could change it that way, right? But ultimately, there's just certain things that are way out of our control. So this last point is something my mentor told me all the time. It's in my head all the time. And my thinking wasn't correct to apply it. Control the controllables. Control the controllables. And what's the one thing we can control? Up here. And I'll finish with this. What we think is what builds up into how we feel, which supports those thoughts and further has us move, right? Going in the circle. We're in patterns, right? And what we do over time results in what we see, what we experience, right? There's no good, there's no bad. That's literally just how it goes. So what you feed feels, F-I-L-L, what you feel, and the guy who told me this is Phil. My wife always jokes with me that she can't tell which of the three I'm saying. So I wanted to be clear. I'm going to go talk to her and see if she heard that. And then what we do, right? Because now I've filtered it, I've felt it, I'm going to do it, right? Whether I feel it or not, I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to see those results over time. And if I need to change the way I'm going about it because the results aren't exactly what I'm looking for, now I'm changing my thoughts. I'm changing what I'm putting through that filter. Okay. So that's it for today. Change your mind, change your body. You'll get the abs, you'll get the health. And those are what's. Why? You'll get the whys. Why? Because I want to run up and down the stairs at work. Got 8 flights. My building's old, doesn't have an elevator. I want to feel good when I get to the top of the stairs versus feeling like I'm going to cough up a lung. I want to sit down on the floor with my grandson or granddaughter and play with them and not feel like I'm constantly fidgeting because the knee is tight or hip's tight or I can't even sit cross-legged, right? I want to walk out on the beach and not have to wear shirts over my swimming suit, my bathing suit, my 2-piece, my 1-piece. Maybe I'm in a 1-piece, but I'm so close to that 2-piece, right? For the ladies. Guys, I'm always wearing the short shirt with the short board shorts. I want to drop the shirt. I want to just go board shorts this year, 2026. All right. That's your why. You want to feel good. You want to look good. You want to move good, as I started the call. So the what's will come into place. It doesn't matter what the what's are as long as the why is in place. You'll get the goals over time. All right, this is Ryan Sanders with Project Fresh. You guys have a wonderful one today. We'll see you on the next one. Next time, same place, 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you have any particular things you'd like to cover, go ahead and drop them in the chat box. Otherwise, let us know what you're working on related to changing your mind. We'll be excited to come alongside you in that. And more importantly, see you be able to